Okay. Alright guys, I wanted to do a quick video on, again, team awareness, but alongside reading the enemy, because I think it's synonymous with reading the enemy. You gotta kind of use your team as well, right? At least this helps you in the long run of understanding how, people operate in this game. So I don't have anything before this, but I do know that I didn't really care. I just flew down. I didn't look around, right? So I have no idea if there's enemies around. I'm just gonna land and find out. So I hear a noise, right? So I'm gonna try and get the drop on this guy. I'm gambling to see if this guy has a gun or not, basically. And by his actions, it looks like he doesn't have one, right? But another thing here is that you saw him grapple in this direction, right? It could just be a random grapple, but oh my god, I just noticed there's some streams here. I didn't notice that in game. Anyways, he's grappling in this direction, so I'm assuming that his team is in this direction, right? But I guess we know now 100%, because people usually grapple to safety, and it's not away from their team, it's to their team. So when I'm playing, you'll notice that I do little checks where I just turn slightly and I might just get one of my teammates or both my teammates in the frame, and that's me getting more information on what's going on, because in solo queue these guys, they're not updating you ever, right? They're not going to tell you I'm going here, I'm doing this. You have to check yourself. But it's actually very good practice before you play in your pre-mades to play with these people without any communication, because you can build up on your team awareness quite a bit. But there is a downside to that though. But anyways, another thing I do, which you won't see in the game, is that I'll periodically check my minimap to see where they're moving and where their arrow is facing. I often do this when I reload. I often do it when I'm climbing up something or just having downtime here and there. So I know that this guy is kind of interested in what just happened. The other guy, I don't know what he's doing. I can just consider he's looting. So now I'm just going to get some more. I'm looking for a shield right now. So even that, when I hear the shots, I quickly take a look. It's slight, but it's just to make sure no one else is fighting. Right? That little look to the right. So I'm interested in this box, but then I look a little bit to the left. Sorry. Right? And I see that he's okay. Right? He's just shooting at them. So I do a little check again to see what he's doing, and it's just much better confirmation when you see them. It might look quick to you, but when you're in game and you're like super focused, you only need a second to see what's going on, right? So now I can see what he's doing, and I'm looking out for the enemy. I don't notice this guy here, but I do notice this guy here, right? Again, before I just start running to the enemy, right? I ping, and I know I want to go this way, but I do that little check to see what's going on, right? This is my like awareness, right, of my team, and I can see, okay, this guy is probably still looting. This one's on board with what's going on down here. So now I'm thinking about what are the enemy's options, right? So I go, okay, this guy's shooting here. Maybe he doesn't see me, maybe he does. But there's enemies here. I'm going off of this guy. And what are their options? To shoot here. So this is the reading the enemy part, right? He either can stay and shoot here. He can come out the door, he can go out the back, or he can run towards me or run away. So now I consider this a race. I'm racing to get to this door here, to cut off one of his options, right? To see how he reacts. I think I just killed that guy to just prevent them from getting some lucky revive, and it takes the awareness of my teammate here trying to knock him, trying to finish the kill.
We took first blood. We're not a team doing
So now I'm making sure that he's not aware of me. So I'm gonna try and surprise him. Right now I'm still watching my teammates' arrows, so I know they're not on board with this action right now. So I'm not going to have a hard like challenge 1v1 here. That is not my intention at all. I just want to see if I can do some early damage, slow them down before my team gets here, right? So there's actually a lover here that I didn't see when I was playing. I can't get the frame. I can't get it, but you probably saw her, right? There, right? I didn't see this at all. So I'm taking a look here, and this is exactly what I wanted to see, right? I have my Mastiff out just because I don't know if he's running towards me or creeping towards. But I'm gonna do some damage here and run away, right? I would do as much damage as I can before he looks at me, but I get interrupted here. So now I have to reassess the situation, right? So now I'm thinking, okay, what are their options? I didn't really hurt that Loba, right? I'm not sure what she has. That was an opportunity where I could have died. But now what's the Loba's options? To go out back or to come through the front door? And all I want to do is stall and make my team join the fight, right? So I'm going to try and get on top, and whatever way she comes out, left or right, I'm going to go the opposite way. I failed to climb up here, but at least I know. I don't know what this guy's doing, right? But I know this guy's on his way because he's been moving towards me. So because I'm trying to defend myself here, I'm thinking, okay, I might have to have a little 1v1 here, which I'm probably going to lose if she starts peek shooting me here, right? But I get the escape, and now I can hear someone on my left, and again I get to check what's my team doing, right? If he goes inside, I'll probably go for that door and sync up with him. And this guy, I'm not too sure what he's doing. Looks like he's coming towards me now, but I'm unsure about him, so I'm going towards this guy. Right, and then I slide and try and jump away, so I'm harder to hit, right? And now again, I have no interest in 1v1 in those guys, right, or challenging them. I just want to have a nice unfair fight, a 2v3, right?
I have eyes on the enemy.
So now what's their options? If they want to kill me, they have to drop down and run into this guy, right? And potentially be seen by the green arrow here. If they go out back, I'll just stay on this side. So now they're forced to engage my team if they want to kill me. So that's how I'm reading the enemy. It's like, I don't know if they're going to come out or not, but if they do, I know I'm going to double team them. Right? So I hear shooting, and I want to see what's going on. I'm not sure if I can get an angle here. He's taking a lot of damage. And now, you know, what's their options now? This guy's hopefully going to hide wherever he is, and they're gonna need to push because it's 2v3, and they want to make a comeback, right? They don't need to push, but I'm guessing this because of the average playstyle you see in this rank, right? And that guy does go for the push. He's been doing a lot of damage. He's trying to make a comeback, but now he has to deal with both of us, and it looks like our third is going to be here, but he has to deal with both of us. So that's not looking good for that guy, but I still don't know. He might clutch it. So I'm going to run towards him, and my teammate is on board with that too. And now this other guy, I'm very aware of him. What's he going to do? He can either rush us, right? Shoot from where he is, rush us, or run away, right? But because I hear him, instead of putting myself in a line of sight where he can just knock me, I'm just going to sit right here. And now I'm reading the enemy again, according to the situation. What's his options? He can shoot the team safely where I can't see him from there, right? Or he could hear my footsteps and want to kill me, so he needs to walk up and look over the edge, which my team can shoot him. Or if he's coming out at the bottom door, he can walk over this side, look over the edge, and my team can shoot him again. So I'm going to hide here and force that to happen. If he shoots at my team, then I'm going to take a look. So as far as I know, I've covered his options, and I know what I'm going to do in no matter what happens, to the best of my ability. Right, so there you go. He's shooting at my team. My team obviously knows that he's there now, and now it's just for me to act. Right, so now what's he going to do? Is he going to run, or is he going to challenge me? Right, and I'm thinking he wants to get some type of knock, right? So he's not going to run just yet. There's no way he can really run, and if he takes too long, we're just going to heal up. Right, so I see him peek again, and he now knows it's me and him. But again, I'm still going to be annoying. I'm not going to climb up here and have a 1v1. I'm trying to just wait for my team to come by. Right, so now I take that quick shot, and I can see my teammate is on board here. One's going up top. So now I can rush this guy, and it's going to be 2v1. That's exactly what I want. And he dies. Right, he's been taking a lot of damage. So pretty much this isn't like you're not always going to be able to pick the situation's not always going to be in your favor. You're not always going to pick the right decisions. But if you don't start thinking about what are their options, the game is going to always feel hard and very random to you. Their options are limited. And then even if you don't consider one of their options and they do something else, you learn something instantly. You go, holy shit, like that guy did that. He's so good, right? And then you add that to your database of, now I know what's possible, right? Had this guy did something amazing here to get out of this situation, I would keep that in mind for next time, and I'll be looking for it, you know? So you only need to consider the options of the enemies in your current rank. Then when you go up and it gets harder, then you get shown new options. You just want to know, how do they react? What are they doing? You know, you don't always have to be doing something to them. You can wait and see, what do they do? What do they want to do, right? Or get into a situation where you've clearly got the win in your eyes, and then before pushing in like crazy, just say, okay, so what's this guy going to do? I want to see how he reacts, right? Respect the enemy and see what they do, and you'll start learning a lot. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to start looking at other people's videos in Discord. I have one guy that we just made one of the mentors there. His name's Bongo, and his playstyle is very I guess methodical as well. Like I feel like I can understand what he's doing when I watch. It'll be fun when I go over and commentate his videos, because you know, you can take my word for it in my videos, but it's going to be nice when I see someone else's, or when we do it with someone else's, and then we're going to have loads of other people's as well. So yeah, I hope that helped, guys. Peace.
Target there. Enemy killed. We took first blood. We're not a team to be messed with.